What's up, boys? Today we're going to be checking out the 1.0 full release for a fantastic 96% positive Space Bullet Heaven with branching upgrade trees. I will say the controls are a bit awkward. They're quite a bit different from standard Bullet Heaven games. Instead of going left or right with A and D, you actually move well, you steer based on the ship, not the screen, basically. Oh yeah. Wait, what starting weapon do I even have here? Am I supposed to melee them right now? Oh, it's right click, oops. Okay, it's been a little while. I was trying to left click them down. So we've got our first upgrade here. There is supposed to be some way to see like the branching upgrade trees, but I guess we're just choosing a weapon for now. We've got a melee, a railgun, and a thermal lance. Let's try out some thermal lance, I think. Okay, we've got a little laser sword now. Oh yeah, you can also go from one side of the screen to the other if you need to dodge stuff, or apparently run into enemies right as they're casting something. We can zoom in over here and laser beam them down. Let's see, we have a shield warp. When destroyed, the shield teleports the bearer forward a distance equal to the shield effect radius. That sounds kind of awkward and hard to use, to be honest. A searing hot ring burns targets within its effect radius for 300 damage a second. That could be cool with the laser sword. And while AMP is active, 20% thrust and total weapon damage. So thrust is something to do with movement, I think. Let's try the Halo, and we'll go for a full burn build with the laser sword. So we have the body types here. Blazing thrusters burn targets for a lot of damage. Modifiers to thrust also affect thruster size. Crash damage to targets is boosted by high speed. When crashing head-on, you penetrate destroyed targets, and you get a lot of crash damage resistance. Engineer, 2 limit to basic and standard constructs. I doubt we're doing constructs here. So we're either burning with our thrusters, which might kind of fit with the other stuff. I guess we'll try that. Oh, okay, here's a bunch of stuff you can look at now. Blast radius, region, they all have some branching stuff up here. We're going to try and find some burn-based stuff, I guess, to go with all of the upgrades we got earlier. Calibrates over time. Deploy automated drones. Autonomous ally that fires volleys of explosive rounds, maximum shields. Oh, shield effect radius, since we have the burn thing. That could be helpful. Right? Oh, you can also change gear down here. Shield reflect, body specter, or weapon black. I guess we'll take the shield effect radius so that the halo is a bit larger. So we've got a fairly big ring around us now. So let's run through all of them and laser sword them down. That might be a mini-boss? No. That was just a trash bomb, apparently. It looks kind of mini-bossy. Alright, we have weapon projectile size. I'm honestly not sure if that applies to the laser sword. It would be nice if there was something telling me whether or not it did. Blast radius and weapon rate of fire. It has 5% blast radius, so it's slightly helpful, but not amazing. More projectiles, does that work? I kind of want to try that and see. Shield effect power at the cost of shield effect radius. Honestly, I like my radius. I might need to turn the volume down on the music slightly. I guess we'll try the weapon projectiles and see if that works. It probably won't. Don't see anything about it. Are there any better upgrades up here? Maybe. Let me turn down the music real quick. That's... okay. go a little bit higher. Okay, it doesn't work, so I just took a dud upgrade, but I had to see if I could have multiple laser swords. I mean, who would pass that up? Whee! Oh, those are probably mines. I may not want to use my Bernie shield on them. So we have shield cooldown. Drones, maximum hull, reduced spread, shield effect, lose radius, maximum shields, improved region. Weapon pull, shield amp, body engineer. I guess we probably want the shield cooldown so that I always have the burning effect up here. Oh yeah, you might not actually want to go near those warning things now that I think about it, since I think sometimes meteors come from those, and those can mess you up pretty badly. Also, I'm very short range, and the closer you are to these, the harder it is to dodge the projectiles when they explode. So we have global damage based on your speed. Big fan of upgrades like those in Bullet Heavens, however, I'm not very proficient at controlling the awkward movements here, so it might be a bad idea. I'm liking the increased burn damage, that sounds good for me. What can we get off of that? Damage applies corrosive stacks, igniting them for even more burn. Or dealing crash damage head-on to an ignited enemy will remove ignites and trigger purge, dealing blast damage. So we'll probably want to go for the corrosion part later on. Oh god, I didn't mean to run into that. I was trying to burn it from afar. I don't know what that... Okay, that might be a mini-boss. Weapon targeting, crash damage. Oh, that's the crash damage part. Armor stacks, which grant resistance, blast radius. That works on it, right? I think so. I don't see the part about what works on it now, though. 10% blast radius. Then we can get more later on, so that sounds helpful for the laser sword. Alright, let's probably move past him in case he's trying to charge something at me. Probably don't want to stay stationary. Oh god, what is happening? There's giant centipedes going everywhere. Okay, good. The planet doesn't damage me. I had to see. Let's take these guys out and then take the level up maximum hull. So that's the shield's HP once they get through the shield. Drones, assemble and deploy mines. Can you banish stuff in this game? Looks like you can reroll, but I'm not seeing a banish. 20% blast radius. So that should work on the laser sword, I believe. Machine turret, thrust. Alright, let's go ahead and take the nice blast radius increase. Make our sword quite a bit longer. There's no reason not to have the sword out, right? Is there like an auto fire for it? Aim style? No. Auto firing. There we go. Assist mode? Oh, that makes it easier. And then we had a level here as well. Maximum shields, that'd be pretty helpful. Damage from your next crash, reduced spread, armor stacks. Caustic Nova, I want to go the other side there. 1% damage resistance with diminishing returns. Honestly, I'm down to grab some survivability since my range is fairly short. And I also don't know the enemies very well. It's been a while since I've played this. And I was never really an expert on it either. Let's see, thrust. Stabilize momentum sounds kind of useful. Discharge armor stacks into a powerful attack, probably not. Projectile velocity, rate of fire. I don't know if... Oh, actually, I think it did say that it worked. Oh, Thermal Lance also applies vulnerability. Man, there's a lot of information in here. I think it did say rate of fire worked. Oh, shield effect radius. Okay, that sounds good. So that the burn aura is larger. So we can use it from a bit further away and be slightly safer, hopefully. Let's see. When destroyed, they explode. Armor stacks improve region and shield effect power. That sounds nice. Spread, drones, volley, autonomous ally. So for every stack, I'll regenerate more, and my shield effect, which causes the burn, will be stronger. And they also last longer. Okay, that sounds pretty nice. More survivability, more damage, higher uptime on them. Oh, there's a lot of projectiles up there. Something dangerous over there that I just ran into. It's kind of hard to... Oh, Jesus. It's kind of hard to hit and run with this weapon, I'll say. Since it's so short and narrow. Maybe I can do some flybys. When your shield breaks, it discharges, dealing 1,000 blast damage, small amount of shield. Projectiles, mines, improve shield cooldown at the cost of maximum. I'm not sure on that. When you fire, your shield discharges bolts of energy that burns. That sounds cool. Although shield self-damage when you fire sounds pretty bad. Improved region, maximum shields. Armor stacks last longer, that sounds pretty good. To go with the upgrade we got recently. Okay, now we have a boss, I'm pretty sure. Let me get to a safe spot and take my level up. Crash damage, no. Ally, corrosion. Okay, this is what I wanted. Corrosion stacks to targets, igniting them for burn damage. Yup. If I wait a little bit, I can maybe teleport to the bottom... Oh, Jesus. To the bottom left, and then get some damage over there. I don't know exactly where I'm going to... Oh, okay, here we go. I want my aura and my blade on top of him at the same time if I can, but I don't want to actually run into him. And then I don't remember what this is, so I'm gonna get ready to dodge. So it's getting close. Hopefully I timed that correctly. Okay, can I go back to the other side now? Okay, that worked out somehow. Oh, I need to dodge those little projectiles a bit better. Oh, did not mean to do that. I'm in the middle. This is a really bad spot. Or maybe it's secretly genius? Alright, let's get out of there. Try and get this... Oh, okay. I think I won. Just trying to hit this sweet spot where both my shield and beam could hit him without accidentally running into him. Shields, that's pretty helpful. Crash, fire, blast radius. Oh wait, that reduces blast radius. No, I don't want that. Let's go for the maximum shields probably, so we can keep the burning aura going. And it also helps with survivability. Try and fly past them and then laser sword them. Guys moving around a lot. Let's take the level. Maximum hull drones. Ooh. The hit to your shields exceeds 25, then it's reduced to 25. So that would prevent one-shots. And it would also give some survivability stats. Weaponized shield. 20% damage versus enemies inside the shield. Let's take this for the passive survivability for now. Especially if I accidentally run into large enemies like that, it should be pretty helpful. Ow. Let's not stay near that as it's spawning. Rate of fire. Damage from crash region. Stabilize, targeting, spread. Global damage is your speed. What do you get later from that? When you're not thrusting, total hull and shield damage resistance. Okay, so you stay stationary and get a lot more survivability. While moving at high speeds, create a searing aura that burns you and targets. And it scales up at high speed? Probably not. Collision immunity when your shield breaks. How's the regen? 40%, hull is passively restored over time. What do you get later on? Passive shield regen? Okay, I want that later on, I think. So let's go ahead and lock this in. So they're shooting some sort of homing missile behind them, it looks like. 20% hull. Shield to discharge energy in response to taking shield damage, dealing damage, and a little bit of shields. Eliminates your shield entirely, that would be awful for me, nope. Discharge armor would also probably be pretty bad. Might be able to take that eventually since I am getting a lot of shields, but let's take the 5% shield and the retaliation damage for now. I'm trying to stay close to the wall in case there's something really dangerous so I can teleport to the other side. Weapon spread, crash, greatly increased shield. That's not terrible, but it might be kind of risky right now. I would lose blast radius, no. Let's reroll here, I think. Targeting, fire. Ooh, burn and ignite damage. Recover hull and shields for each ignited enemy? Okay, that sounds perfect. Let's see what else. Allies, shields. Rupture when destroyed. Oh, the passive shields. I want that as well, but let's go ahead and grab purification. So, burn, ignite. We lose a bit of weapon damage, but we also gain a sort of leech against each enemy. Ow. Oops. Okay, those guys will charge right at you, Jesus. Omni shield, that's the hull reduction. Improve regen, but eliminate shield, nope. Let's go for the maximum hull, I suppose. Plating reduces hull damage by a flat value. That one gives some crash knockback resistance, so that'll be helpful when I occasionally run into enemies accidentally. So yeah, that could be pretty helpful. Since I do want to burn them with a shield aura. Get some burn on them and then fly a bit away. Armor stacks launch at enemies when you fire. That sounds bad. Improve shield cooldown, global damage speed, crash damage. Oh, you can get both of them actually. Okay. Oh, we went around the other side. Okay. Do I want this? Purge, blast damage. I don't think it's good, but it would be okay. Damage reducing plating. Shield to explode. Oh, that also gives a bit of shielding. Okay, that sounds decent. Let's try and keep some distance to learn what his attacks look like at first. Get some big burn and corrosion and stay directly behind him. Accidentally teleport into the sun and hopefully don't die. Okay, good, the sun doesn't hurt me. Thought I was going to instantly die from that. Okay, he's pulling the back in and I just almost killed myself. Oops. Oh, I remember these. If you run into the singularity, you do die. So I'm going to focus on trying to stay over here. Oh, no, no. If I teleport over there, I'm probably going to die. Yeah, those black holes will definitely kill you. I have lost a run to that before. Alright, so his attacks seem not too bad, other than the swirling thing is kind of hard with the movement in the game, it feels like. But if I wait for him to retract them again... Oh god, another one. Well, focus on surviving. Okay, I think my shield thorns damage eventually got him. Fire your weapon, targets take crash damage. Nah. That one sounds pretty good for the shield effects. Eliminate shield, nope. Oh, passive shield regen, I want that badly. Shields up, shield regenerate, shields up, hull regenerates, shields down, hull regenerates. Let's try and take the shields out on either side to weaken this guy up a bit. Oops. Yeah, the movement in this game is very different. It does take quite a bit to get used to it, I would think. It's pretty cool how you can teleport from side to side and use that to avoid some boss attacks, though. Enemies explode when destroyed. Global damage speed, purge. A small amount of blast radius. We can get a little bit more blast radius over here. It's okay. Let's try the enemies explode when killed, I think. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be in the path of those exclamation mark warnings on this side. I think those meteors can very easily kill you, excuse me. I don't remember if they're a one-shot, but they definitely hurt if they aren't. Teleport over here and burn them from behind. Discharge, self-damage, sounds pretty risky. Improved thrust, grants the ability to stabilize on command. That sounds pretty helpful. I'm curious how that actually works. Okay, I can move backwards or slow myself down a bit, it looks like. Makes it a bit easier to control my short-range positioning, I think. We have a big scythe boy, it looks like. Okay, he lunges a decent range, but not all the way across the screen, it looks like. Let's try and move out of the way of that. Oh, he does 2 in a row, okay. Let's keep moving to the side for now. Oh, you probably want to oh, God. I guess my shield damage reduction prevented the damage from that. Or I can only take a certain amount. Weapon spread, weaponized shields, that would be pretty good. Blast radius. Don't really want to lower that. Increase shield effect, but you lose radius, which sounds kind of annoying. I think I'm down to take the damage amplify inside of my shield though. Warbringer. So it looks like he creates a ship or a mine that then explodes into smaller mines. But my enemy explode effect might actually cause those to deal damage to them if I destroy them close to him. And we just destroyed a section of the front. Ow. That kind of sandwiched me. Let's try and regenerate shields if I can. Oh, I did not mean to go over there. Okay, bullet hell mode. Okay, shields are almost back up. I think. Can't really tell. My shield bar keeps going up. And then it fully completes, and then I'm not sure what happens. Okay, finally it's back. Oh God, they just keep ramming me from the sides. Weapon projectile, damage on crash, thrust, drone, discharge armor, ally. Mobility reductions from firing your weapon. Ability to quickly dart forward. Oh, that sounds really useful. We could have a dodge ability? Okay, that guy has a railgun. Let me burn you! Okay, the centipedes get melted by that. Shield effect power, reduce the radius. Quickly dart, I do want to try that. Projectile size, targeting, purge. Yeah, I think I want to try the dodge thing. How do I... Oh, is it turbo boosting me there? I am not sure exactly. It seems like I can press Q or E for a small speed boost. Burn them before they shoot. Get full burn stacks before they can get away. Crush damage, global damage from speed, damage reducing plating, reduces hold damage against rapid light hits. Rebuke, velocity, more damage the more damaged you are. None of these sound very useful to me. Weapon targeting, thrust, reduce blast radius. Just doesn't really sound that good. I can get a small amount of blast radius for myself, shield cooldown. Shield effect power, but I lose radius. I have most of these. Charged shots. I don't know what that unlocks. But I think I do have some of that tree. I guess we probably just take some blast radius for now to improve the range a bit. Teleport around to dodge the bullet hell. Don't stand in the front of that. Try and get both burns up at the same time. Accidentally run into him and blast him with some shield lasers. Ow. Let's not take that again. Oh god, he came in instantly. That one felt kinda cheesy. I didn't see a warning for that guy and he just hit me instantly. We did unlock Elegant Construction. Improves construct hull and assembly speed. Ran a mod pool with any construct upgrade. Orbital shield. Alright, let's see if we can do one more real quick. With a bit of a different build. see, what do we have here? Weapon blade, weapon pulse, short range electromagnetic pulse, weapon thermal lance, a bladed drone to shred targets? Counts as a weapon and a construct. I don't know, sounds interesting. I think I might want to manual aim this, since it has a bit of a cooldown. Oh, you can teleport your drone to the other side as well. See what we got here. Shield Halo, no, we took that last time. Warp Shield sounds kind of bad. Shockwave releases waves that ebb and flow, pushing targets and projectiles. Shield resets, Shockwave releases a wave, deals damage, applies vulnerability. I guess we'll try that. My weapon cooldown feels a bit long. Oh, it actually shoots stuff at enemies nearby it, okay. And I can grab it to basically reduce the cooldown a bit. Yeah, it feels pretty slow to kill stuff with right now. Body Firefly, Blazing Thrusters, we want that last time. Body Assault, fire your weapon. Chance of being empowered, weapon fire rate, spread, velocity, you lose shields. Spectre, you cloak over time, becoming invisible, up to 300% damage based on how cloaked. Firing your weapon or moving quickly causes you to decloak. Decloak when you deploy a construct, you use a mobility power, cloak rate, and cloaked weapon damage per your level. Ah, that's a lot to take in. We should probably just try the empowered weapon then. Let's teleport past those shots, try and get them on the way out, can't quite. Ow. Assemble and deploy a rapid firing turret. That's an advanced construct with a limit of 1. Projectiles 1, construct limit increased by your weapon projectile count. So if I can get that somewhere, I can have more of these out at one time. Projectile size, damage, and blast radius. Can we get some more projectiles somewhere? 2 weapon projectiles. Alright, let's try it. Okay, I can throw 3 at a time. Okay, that's really helpful then. Makes a very slow weapon a bit faster. Weapon velocity. Central projectiles in your volley. Bunch of stuff to read there. Size and damage. Reduces spread. I don't think I care about that. I guess let's try that one. Weapon size, damage, and blast radius sounds pretty good. Turret, rapid fire. Fire even more? Sounds cool. Oh, actually, let me turn auto fire back on with all these extra projectiles. See how that works. Okay, this is much nicer with the extra projectiles now. Started off pretty slow with just the one of them. Stabilize, improve targeting. That could actually be pretty useful. Pair of smaller projectiles. Sounds cool. For a later upgrade? Yeah, I think I'll take that so I can go for the extra small projectiles then. Shield effect, radius, power, drones. Automated drones that orbit and attack targets. Specialized drone types. Reduced to one hole. Deploy drones before they are assembled. Hurting yourself. Drone construct limit. Armor stacks, blast radius. Does that work on it? I don't remember. Velocity. Do we need that for anything? More damage the farther they have traveled? That sounds pretty good. Yeah, let's get that tree ready. %80 damage at long range is quite a bit. Oh, I can destroy his fireballs. Ooh, almost got me there. Improve weapon targeting, lose velocity fire though. Weapon rate of fire might not be bad. +2 burst fire? When you destroy an enemy, gain rate of fire and thrust. Ooh, there's the 80% based on distance. Smaller weapon projectiles from your broadside. I think we go for the big damage and velocity first. Oh, there's a black hole over there. Let's try and stay on the left side. Oh god, it's pulling me in. No! No! That's so cheesy, man. I somehow survived? But it was pulling me in so hard that I had to fly directly up. And then it, like, stopped pulling me as hard, which caused me to teleport directly into it. And that just feels pretty bad, to be honest. Blast radius that don't already explode deal damage as blast to other targets when they're destroyed on impact. I don't think my projectiles explode under any circumstances, though. They've been returning to me, right? Because that's when I can fire them again. Drones, weapon to ignite targets. Sounds kind of cool. Doesn't stack with itself, though. Okay, so that wouldn't be that great then. Burn damage. Blast radius. I guess we could try it and see if it works. Yeah, I don't think my projectiles explode ever. Oh well, now we know. Turrets could be cool. Stabilization, rapid fire sounds cool. Calibrates your weapon. Spread, targeting, and velocity. Ally. Fires volleys of explosive rounds. Rapid fire machine turret. Sure, let's get some more summons. Okay, so I press 2 and it summons that little turret guy at the bottom of the screen, it looks like. Point defense. Turret maximum hull based on level. You regen near the turret. Shields protecting a turret. Turret bullets collide with enemy projectiles. That sounds pretty useful. Turrets fire missiles and scale their rate of fire and rotation speed with your level. That sounds sick. Construct hull and assembly speed. Let me try the missiles on my turrets. Okay, he looks different now as well. Thrusters, explosive, calibrate, shield, blast radius, stabilize, close range, bastion, energy from block damage, one bastion shield, deploy an arc-shaped regenerative physical barrier, scales with shield effect power, block damage into stored energy, granting hold damage resistance. That is a lot of stuff to read. It's an advanced construct. Sounds like it summoned something. Let's re-roll this, I think. Try and find some more summon-based stuff. Drones would be cool. Ally. Oh, I can make his missiles collide with stuff now. Okay, that sounds cool. Weapon targeting. Homing strike. Smaller... Oh, the weapons from your broadsides. Yeah, I do want to try that. Yeah, let's go ahead and see our blades now. Okay, that's sick. Holy... That's insane! Look at all the blades now. Okay, that is sick. Oh god, meteors. Oh, I can resummon my explodey turret, I think? Yeah, there we go. Well, he's kind of going to run into the boss and commit Sudoku now. Rip. You will be remembered, missile turret. Although he's still alive somehow. Let's flip over here. I don't know where I went. Okay, there we go. And then flip over here. And then get ready to flip again. Probably don't want to be directly in front of him, and I think he's about to laser. I can't really avoid that one now, but I can avoid some of these. Oh god, I ran into him. He's gotta be almost dead, right? No, he's at half HP. We have another turret ready. The blades seem pretty weak against bosses, it seems like. Although they do look cool. Okay, there's a little hole I can move through there. Okay, I think Turret Boy is dead again. Rip. I accidentally went up there and took a bunch of damage. I think I want to go back to manual fire. It unpaused there. So that I'm not wasting them as I'm running away. Since I have to kite quite a bit against this guy. Okay, we got another turret boy down. He's facing the wrong way. Oh, no he isn't. Okay, we almost have him. Just a bit longer. Yeah, the boss damage does feel pretty weak. Ally, point defense. That will make him tankier, I do like that. Yeah, let's go ahead and make our turret boy tankier. His missiles are pretty cool. Then we can stand in his aura for some extra survivability sometimes. I have a limit of 1 on him, right? Yeah. So the cooldown's ready, but... Oh, he just died anyways. Guidance, weapon targeting, construct hull, and assembly speed. And it scales with my level. That sounds pretty useful. And that should work on both of them, I think, my blades and the turret? Yeah, let's go ahead and grab some passive stats for both of them. Oh, my turret cooldown reset when I took that, even though I had one ready there. Rip. Okay, we'll summon one in the middle. Weapon calibrates, drones could be cool. Full strength, shield cooldown. Additional projectiles. Yup. Okay, that's a lot of blades. I finally have the legendary Path of Exile skill, Blade. And it's insane. We have blades that shoot missiles. Shielded constructs. Your shield protects constructs instead of you. Interesting. And then you get a little bit of hull and damage resistance. And the effects are reduced. What shield do I have? Shockwave. That actually sounds interesting. So when my constructs take hits, they'll do a short-range pulse that deals damage and applies vulnerability. That actually sounds pretty good. Mines, region, magnitude, shield. YOLO. Shielded constructs, here we go. Oh my god, it's on all of the blades. That's insane. So, if I had the shield from the last run, I would have burning blades everywhere. But for now, I have shockwave blades, which apply vulnerability. Hopefully, I don't get myself killed with a reduced survivability. Okay, we got a turret back. Summon him right there. I'm finding it really hard to avoid the orbiting attack with the controls in this game. And there's a singularity. Oh yeah, I can fire these to the other side, I forgot. trying to teleport out. I think I need some more hull regen. Got our turret back up. Man, my turret boy is just dying. Go shockwave blades. Burn damage. Increase your construct limits at the cost of thrust and the ability to fire your weapon. +1 advanced construct. Assembly speed minus thrust. You can no longer fire your weapon. That doesn't sound like a good idea because my weapon is a construct as well, and it's kind of my best one right now. Calibrate, adaptive armor. Probably could use some survivability now that I gave up my shield to all of my constructs. Alright, we've got our turret back in the middle. It's kind of hard to see sometimes with all these shielded constructs flying everywhere. Weapon spread, global damage speed, ally, high explosive, armor stacks improve regen and shield effect power. The regen would be useful and the shield would improve the construct shields, I think. That doesn't sound bad. Blast radius. Yeah, let's improve the armor stacks, I think. Oh, I don't know what happened there. We have calibrate, self-destruction, release a shockwave when destroyed. Oh, but the blades are never destroyed and the turret has a long cooldown. It's probably not that great. Slows projectiles but improves targeting. That might be good or it might be useless. Maximum shields for the constructs? Oh, reflexive shields would be sick on them, actually. Yeah, I want to get that. To give them all lasers whenever they get hit? Wait, can the blades even get hit? They definitely have a shield on them, but I don't know if it's actually working. Get our turret back up in the middle. Skirmish, focus fire, overseer. Weapon hits ignite, but 50% of the hit doesn't sound great. Let's try and find the retaliation shield thing with a reroll. Reflexive shields, there we go. What else is there? Alright, we're doing it. Hopefully it works on the blades. I'll see when they get there. What just happened there? Okay, it doesn't look like it's working on the blades. but it might work on the turret still. It seems like the blades have the effect, it just doesn't seem like they take damage. So I think the build might be a bit of a bust. Oh, there we go! If they hit a explosive weapon that the enemy leaves on the ground, it triggers. My boss damage is really bad, my god. We got the turret back up. Oh god, what was that? Try and stay near the turret so I can get a bit of healing. Oh god, he's charging us. We gotta level up. Overseer, no. Shield cooldown. Do self-damage? Armor stack duration? I could maybe use some survivability with the armor stack duration and the hole in shields. Since my damage seems pretty bad right now. Destroyed most of his front section. Trying to avoid all the mines on the ground, on the space, wherever we are right now. But they're also shooting railguns at me right now. Okay, finally the mines are gone. Get my turret back down. Get in his aura for some healing. Okay, the healing actually seems pretty good, to be honest. There is so much stuff flying on the screen at some points, though. Regeneration, hull is restored over time. That would be very helpful since I don't have any shields. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that so I don't die. There is so much going on right now. Got our turret back up. Hopefully that's enough. Got a level, skirmish, rebuke, reduce spread. Do I have Fusillade yet? Yes. Rapid fire. Each time you fire consecutively, you get more fire rates. I'm not sure if that really applies to me since I seem to be able to attack once the blade returns to me. Skirmish. That would work on the constructs, but I don't know if it would be any good. Let's reroll here. Overseer, hull, shield. Constructs release a shockwave. Maybe have the weapons calibrate the blades that I shoot out. There's a lot of glowy blue stuff going on over here right now. Wait, if my blades go on the other side of him, they get stuck on there and constantly keep bouncing into him. That's sick. But really hard to do. Alright, my turret's dead instantly. That's not good. Yeah, they got stuck on the side of that ad and then just obliterated him. Turret back down. Blades everywhere. Surely some of them will hit. Fire them from the other side of the map. Come get some healing from my turret buddy. Burn damage, stabilization, barrier thrusts. Projectile size, damage, and blast radius. That sounds decent if it fully works on the blades. Oh my Jesus, what is happening? Please heal me, turrets. There's a singularity sucking us in. Things seem fine. Let's teleport to the other side. Barely escaped the gravity. We have a level up. Blast radius, mines, reduce spread. Splinter into weaker mini... Oh, my blades can't be destroyed though. Right? Weapon damage, size, and blast radius. That sounds kinda cool. I need turret healing really badly. damage, charge shots. Improves damage, velocity, size, blast radius. Charging improves projectile counts. That sounds interesting. I might try that. Skirmish, rebuke. An ally would be cool as well. Play an advanced autonomous ally that fires volleys of explosive rounds. Sure. I think I can't have both of them? Oh wait, no, that's the ally right there. Okay. He's actually moving around quite a bit. He's a little tiny TIE fighter. Shooting out the laser sword. Constructs destroyed. That might be okay now. Drones. Construct limit 3. Specialized drones. Overseer. Allies' explosive rounds create additional larger blasts when they're destroyed on impact. Okay, that sounds sick. I think that's for the first guy I had, the turrets? No, that's from my ally. Huh. Well, it sounds cool. Wait, is that giant worm thing an enemy? Uh-oh. Star Eater. I've never fought this guy before. He is really big. Get our turret back down. I did not mean to go over there. Can I get some healing from the turrets? Ow. He just knocked me to the other side and almost killed me. Alright, I think I'm dead. RIP. Challenge mode mayhem. 5 gear choices. Oh, for the initial selections. Okay, that's really helpful. 1 reroll, that's pretty helpful. Pair of mono-molecular double-edged swords. Get him, turret! Is he actually taking damage? He is very slowly. Next unlock reward. So yeah, that's the 1.0 release for one of the coolest Space Bullet Heavens I've played so far. Tons of different upgrade trees in the game, and I'm still unlocking stuff. We got quite a few things already from the 2 runs today. We had 2 very different builds with the full burn build, and then the full construct build where I took my shields off, put them on the drones. Unfortunately, I was doing a lot of testing and things didn't quite work out very well there, since my shield effects didn't seem to work on the blades, since they weren't actually taking damage unless I hit explosives or something with them. But yeah, pretty cool so far. The control scheme is a bit difficult to get used to. I'm still struggling with it, but if you can get around that, it's a very cool game. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.